Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Fargo Knots. It's your boy, Air Show here. I'm here with my fellow Broichi boys, Tyler
Hey.
and Wilson.
Hello.
So, kind of piggybacking off our ranking tier list series of videos, I thought it would be fun if we did a similar thing, but with pilot episodes of like the big 80s pop culture toy, all tie-in like shows. So things like Transformers, G.I. Joe, and then like what we're gonna do tonight, our first one that we're gonna start with, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I just thought it'd be fun to see these shows that maybe we haven't seen or haven't seen in a very long time, and see just what it was that kind of launched these properties into the stratosphere if it was present from that first episode. It's like would I buy that toy? But yeah, like I said, we're going to start with TMNT first. I non-purposefully am wearing a Donatello t-shirt right now. Just threw it on. But yeah, so that's my boy. Donatello's my favorite. You guys got favorites?
A turtle?
Favorite yeah.
Favorite turtle. I'll think about it. I'm not
Well,
Mikey,
I remember.
maybe.
I think it was like '98. I remember I was on a trail and I saw this one silver.
Hawk.
Yeah, a silver hawk crested red chinned tortoise. He was quite the looker, quite the charmer.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I mean, you know my favorite turtle is Michelangelo.
Yep.
He's a party dude.
He's a party. He's
Yeah,
very happy, and he was very much the cowabunga of all the turtles.
Oh yeah.
He like embodied the cowabunga, I think. That's why I connected with him right away.
He is the bonga.
Yeah, should we just jump into the episode?
Let's do it, dude.
Here we go. We got to hit it with the theme song too. That was a big proponent of
It's a banger, dude. It's a banger.
the attractiveness.
They all had banger theme songs.
Yeah, and that's the thing that made it like live long. It's like, oh shit, yeah, here it comes. Teenage Mutant. Like when it hits you, you're like, yep, I'm in for something cool.
Yep.
We watched it, Broadshow. We watched the first episode.
Yeah, we did.
We did it, Eric. Houston, we have turtles.
Yeah, what'd you guys think?
I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Did it hold up? I think we all.
It's still fun.
Yeah, I think we all came to that realization towards the end, didn't we? Like we're all like, this is for a pilot. This is pretty decent. Like it.
I've never seen this before now, so that was just my raw take. I thought that this was a good time.
Sets the stage for everything really well. We meet our characters, we get their stories, we get some action.
Yeah, the fact that part of what is appealing to me for this as a pilot for like an 80s show is that we end the episode we start here with April meeting the turtles and Splitter and all that and getting backstory, and then we excuse me, we end the episode with Shredder, Technodrome, Foot Ninjas. We're in it, man.
Mm-hmm.
It hooks you, yeah. Like the hook is right there, where there's a string of robberies, which is interesting because why are these big tech businesses being robbed? And then
By ninjas.
Yeah, why do you have all these now ninja themed things? Ninja dentist, ninja pizza, ninja video rental, everything is ninja now in this city. And there's just an interesting mystery behind that. and then like how
Mhm.
it's like a clandestine ninja cult, you know, where it's like not a lot of the public, I think, knows about the Foot Clan. But
Well, no,
then,
they're ninjas. You're not supposed to know about them. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
but the only people who do know towards the end of the episode is Splinter, and then kind of telling that to April, and April being the one
Mhm.
connected to the media now has to prove that to, you know,
Right.
spread the word. So that's kind of, you know, it's interesting. I like that.
Who's who's April's broadcasting like
Vern?
partner dude? Vern.
That guy, that asshole.
He's even in there too. Like
Yep, Vern.
for how little I've actually watched the old Turtles cartoon, I remember Vern.
You know what I mean, Vern?
You know what I mean?
What am I eating, Bert?
We had some misses though, with the portrayal of some of the characters.
Yeah. 1980 was an unfair time.
It's 1987.
Yeah, 1980s. That's what I'm saying. Like the decade.
A little fun fact here. So the guy who came up with the opening, right? The opening animation,
Yeah.
and was also a lead character designer on the show, was Peter Chung, who is the creator of Aeon Flux.
Oh,
You guys
sick.
remember
Wow.
that? Yes. He was also co-designed the characters for Rugrats, also,
Interesting.
and he
What-
co-directed its pilot. Yeah.
Wow, what a career.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot in this opening that just like hooks you, like we originally talked about. Like it's just, there's so much of it that's really cool. Like this transformation was really sick. He was like, "Raw, I'm a rat now."
Yep. I am right.
What else was there?
A
Like,
boy doing machines, dude.
Michelangelo getting his groove on.
right here, yeah.
There he is.
Like the party dude.
I always
Party dude.
loved it.
That always got me because it's like, where is this? Why? Where does this exist in his mind?
It's just it's him
Just partying,
imagining.
dude.
Yeah, he's just partying, so it doesn't matter where he is.
I love how he's doing like the funky chicken, like shuffle dance.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's great. I love this intro.
And me and Eric kind of like he can corroborated what I was seeing here, but in the early parts of the pilot here, pardon me, there are human characters who are wearing the clothing of Bebop and Rocksteady, and it seems like
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
that's like set up for
I caught on to
later
that
on.
pretty quick. Yeah,
Nope.
the
When,
purple mohawk.
Mr. Maybe like with Baxter Stockman, they get caught up in one of his schemes and mutated. I don't know what they're
Yeah. They get
how it goes
mutated.
about in the show, but
It's Bebop or Rocksteady. Bebop is somewhere.
he's coming up. He's right there.
There he is. There's Bebop.
You can kind of see why they like. What was the actor that they cast as him in the movie, the live action movie?
Oh, I don't know.
TMNT. Bebop.
Wait,
Rocksteady.
the most recent one,
No,
no,
The live action.
you said live action. Oh,
Yeah.
the Michael Bay produced ones.
The Michael Bay.
oh,
yeah.
I don't know. I just know that it was like Seth Rogen or something like that. In
What?
most
No.
in the most recent one,
No. Mutant Mayhem?
wasn't it? I think it was. He was one of them.
Merton Mayhem.
Yeah. Because you had Paul Rudd as one of them, and
Yep.
Rose Byrne.
Burn these nuts, dude.
Oh my god.
What else can we say about this? Good
John
action.
Cena was Rocksteady, and Seth Rogen was Bebop.
Turtles in a trench
It's-
coat, turtle power. That was pretty great.
Turtle in a trench coat. I think it, like, the ultimate judge is if it kind of did what it did successfully in one episode, right? And I think it did with this one. I think they had that formula right away.
I think so too. Yeah, I can safely say, or confidently say, that they. If I was a kid watching this, there was just a lot going on. Like it didn't. The pace was perfect. If I'm putting my childhood like brain back, the flashy colors, the quick pacing story, like not too wordy. It's just like them making quips and the Donatello talking to the camera and being like, I love saying lines like that, like being like silly.
Goofy boys.
Just a goofy, fun time.
I mean, they're just little boys, dude.
They are played by men probably in their 30s or in their late 20s.
Yeah, that's how it always is, dude.
One thing
Not
we need to
always,
get
not in Mutant Mayhem, bruh.
absolutely clear is that these are just little boys.
Yeah, they're just little boys.
So
That's the main takeaway.
let there be no confusion on that point.
So how do you think we should be ranking these?
Little boys.
Just by like on like a tier list that we did for like a Rankin Bass, or we kind of
Yeah.
I mean, like the
I mean-
A, B, C, well, is pretty
S, A, B, C.
generally pretty. But we can start throwing them up on that once we get a few more under our belt to have like others to gauge each other off of as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great.
Because I think that there will be a few that like there's got to be at least one out there like that none of us have seen.
I don't think
yeah.
I've seen the pilot episode of G.I. Joe. I've seen G.I. Joe.
I definitely haven't seen the pilot episode of Silverhawks. So
Neither have I. So, and it'll just be cool to I think if we cast a wide enough net, we can really get a very broad, no pun intended, and good tier list out of this.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, from what Eric and I talked about, we came up with a few in that list, even ones that I totally forgot about. Like, and we even talked about doing the Disney Saturday shows.
Saturday. Yeah, the like late '80s into the '90s, like Disney Saturday morning cartoons.
Tailspin,
Well, okay.
Darkwing Duck, Bonkers, Rescue Rangers. Yeah, just
I got a list.
yeah. So we have all these ideas. So if anybody's listening to our tier lists and our discussion on these, let us know if you have a specific one you do want us to cover in the more close future, like not distant future, but like, hopefully the next one we watch maybe will be Thundercats or G.I. Joe is what I'm imagining. And I think that's probably
Or
good.
Transformers.
Yeah, those ones, like the more well-known.
Big boys.
The big ones.
Yeah.
But if there
We
is
do
an
wanna
obscure
spread
one,
them out a little bit.
We're gonna watch. The next thing we're gonna watch is the pilot episode of the American stop motion animated series Bump in the Night.
No,
Captain Planet.
I love that show though. Oh, that's one we got to put on here. Captain Planet.
Oh yes,
I forgot that.
yes. That's a good one. That's a very good one to have on there. But
It's-
do we extend it to things like Smurfs and Care
No.
Bears and
No,
Well,
this is like action cartoons that they sold a bunch of toys for. That's like
yeah, I would say
that's kind of my stricture for this series.
they did. There is a toy component to those, but
Yeah.
but like action figures, like where it's like it's based on, fighting violence. I guess I don't know.
Well,
Just-
okay, then I say if we are going into the Disney stuff, and if we're keeping it to like action cartoons that they sold toys for, Mighty Ducks, the animated series.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's on there, dude.
That was
Oh
on
my
there.
god!
Yeah, we had.
Cowboys of Moo Mesa, Pirates of Dark Water. Darkwing Duck.
Cowboys Moo Mesa wasn't Disney Saturday morning though.
No,
But that
I'm
I
not
think
even talking about Disney anymore. I'm just talking about like
just
again like
random
Okay, sure, yeah,
obscure
you
ones.
could go into the Turtles influenced shows like Biker Mice from Mars and
Street
Sharks
Sharks.
and fucking within what Wilson just said there
Moo
too.
Mesa.
Fucking Moo Mesa, yeah. The Disney Saturday morning ones I have right now are DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Goof Troop, Chip and Dale, Tailspin, Bonkers, New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Gargoyles, Gummy Bears, Marsupilami, Recess, Pepper Ann, and Mighty Ducks.
I think those
Okay.
deserve their tier list too, because I have some bias on a few of those. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
So stay tuned for our future discussions on our Action Saturday morning cartoon list and our Disney Saturday morning cartoons. Hope you're enjoying this and our discussion. Let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll be back with a new one soon.
Shit.
Cowabunga!
Cowabungus.
righteous.
Pizza time.
Give it a broad show spin and give it a broad show twirl.
Both
And
a spin and a twirl.
put your
Do
thing
a
down,
flip
flip it in,
as well.
reverse it.
Slam your body down and wind it all around.
Slam everybody down and zigzag.
But,
No, zigzag. Sa.
The broad boys.
Brought up your life. Every boy and every broad brought up your life.
Brought up your life. Every decent
Brought up your life.
Oh shit! All right, sorry.
Brought it to the left. Dividida. Brought it to the right. Dibba-dibba-dibba.
Love it.